Hi everyone, welcome to Lifespan Development, subject number 92524. My name's Tracy Tressiter and I'm your lecturer for this semester coming into August 2016. So what I'd like to do to start with is just to walk you through the subject outline so that you're aware of what the course is about, what's required of you when the assessments are due, so on and so forth. And hopefully that'll give you a bit of an understanding about health and lifespan development. So let's take a look to start with at the course outline. As you are aware, it's 6 credit points. I'm the subject coordinator. There's my mobile phone number and my email address. The thing with my email address, which often people get wrong, is that they spell my name incorrectly. So if you can just make sure that you spell my name correctly, Tracy without an E and Tressiter with one S and two Ds, then that will ensure that I get your email. I will respond to you within 48 hours. I'm working on a part-time basis with UTS. I actually work full-time in other areas, so I'm not able to respond immediately. So just take note that if you do need me urgently, you're better off to send me a text message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So we're looking at this particular subject, which is looking at investigating human growth and development across the lifespan. And basically what we do each week is we look at the physical, the psychological, cognitive, social-emotional development of people from each lifespan, and each week we do a different lifespan. We also look at the effects of age, gender, ethnicity, culture, developmental stages on health and physical capacity. So it's a really interesting subject. It has quite a bit of information and depth to it, and hopefully you won't be too overwhelmed with the reading, and we try and keep it as relevant as possible. One of my key goals for you in this subject is that you feel the value of the subject, that you're able to take the theory that you learn in this subject and can transfer it across into practical applications in whichever part of your career you want to use it in. So the idea, my idea really is that this becomes a very relevant subject that is useful across many areas. So whether you're going into PE teaching, physiotherapy, strength and conditioning, physical training, personal training, whatever, that you're able to use the theory that you learn in this subject across any discipline that you move into. So there's a whole section here. I'm not going to read it all. You can take a look at it, teaching and learning strategies, and the content in a little bit more detail. Then as we come into the program, this is what we call the preparation week. So this video is basically the preparation week. So I'm providing you with some information about the course, and there will be some reading to do. I'll put the slides up online so you can take a look at the slides, which are relevant to the chapter in the textbook. Now the textbook, we do recommend that you purchase the textbook. It's not compulsory, but we do recommend that you purchase it. It is about $130 something. I'm not quite sure what the price is this year, but you can also get an e-text, so you're able then to have it on your devices. So you can have it on your iPad or your iPhone or your tablet or your laptop or whatever, and you don't necessarily have to have it as a hard copy. It is a fairly decent, hefty, big size book. I'll show you. So it is quite a large book, but it is a great reference, and many of my students say that they do actually continue to use it over the years of university, and also it's quite good to go back to when you're looking at it. I actually use it occasionally in my other areas of work. And just to tell you a little bit about me, I studied originally and became a PE teacher when I first came out of school, and I worked for probably 10, 12 years as a PE teacher. And during that, or towards the end of that time, I completed my master's degree and I majored in exercise physiology. And so for about 3 or 4 years, I worked as an exercise physiologist in a lab with a cardiologist doing executive stress testing. And I also worked part-time as a gym teacher, as a trampoline instructor, as a swimming teacher, as a whole lot of different things, many and varied. And then I moved into corporate health. And that was a really interesting area where I used to go into organisations and either run seminars or workshops to help people or support people in understanding more about their general health and lifestyle, and hopefully affect a change in the way they were running their lives. So that was quite enjoyable. And then 15 or so years ago, I actually moved into the coaching area. Now, not sports coaching, but into executive coaching. And so basically what I do now is I'm a catalyst for change. So I call myself a transformation specialist. So I help people move from where they are now to where it is they want to get to faster and easier than trying to do it by themselves. And I'm using a positive psychology coaching methodology to do that. So it's a really interesting field, and a little niche area that I have in there is golf mind coaching. So I am a golfer and enjoy my golf, and I have applied my coaching psychology principles into my golf and have consequently developed a bit of a niche business around helping golfers unravel the mental aspects of their game and get the gremlins out of their head and help them try to play their best golf, basically. So quite an interesting little bent on the coaching psychology. And then I've been lecturing at UTS for way too long, although I do enjoy it. I love it. And I really enjoy working with young adults such as yourself, and supporting people in discovering what their real passion is in life. So lecturing, and I don't like the term lecturing because I don't really like to lecture, but I like to involve you in as much as I can in the process of learning, so that you can be engaged and enjoy it. I don't particularly like standing and talking at people. I much prefer you to become engaged and interested and learn in a variety of ways. So my lectures and tutorials may be slightly different to the ones that you have experienced before, and the key is there to keep you engaged and keep you learning and keep you motivated and to have fun. I mean, if you're not having fun, then you're not going to be learning much. So my plan is to help you have fun in these classes as well as learn. Okay, so this week, first week is around the preparation for you to move into the actual first week of lectures. And I'll just pause for a moment and stop this so you can take a break and I can reload some other things.